porch.
You might have to do that again. I think we're mute.
What? We on now?
Yes.
Hey, y'all, welcome to the porch. Good help. It's hard to find. Again, I had us muted. I believe so. I believe it was. We out here on the porch getting ready to have our last broadcast for dealing with these difficult people. Yeah. Hey, girl, how you doing? Yeah. You look good. You look good. Looking good, ain't it? I think she done lost some weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she was giving up on all that junk food, so that's working for her. Well, let us get started. What's the shell you done give me? That's pretty good.
It's the one with the beet. I think it's orange, beets, carrot, and something else. It was like 5 of them in there.
Yeah, the girl trying to help me get healthier. She gave me this little juice stuff she done found. It's pretty good. All natural, all natural. Well, now, this going to be our last live for the dealing with difficult people. And then I don't know when we're going to be back. So we hope you've been getting something out of it. We've been dealing with difficult people from the book by Dr. Perot. I call him Dr. Perot. I don't know how the man say his name. But he called it high maintenance relationships. I called it difficult people. Because I've been telling y'all I bought that years and years and years ago because I had all kind of difficult people around me and they was getting on my nerves. And I was like, I need some help, Lord. I need some help. And I bought that book because, you know, in my head, it was everybody but me. So I was trying to figure out how to deal with all the more crazy folk I had around me. And lo and behold, I found out the Lord was dealing with me. Ain't that so? Can you imagine the shock I was in?
I can imagine how shocked you were.
Yeah. The first week we went into this, we talked about the critic, which was one that constantly complains and gives unwanted advice. We talked about the martyr. He's forever the victim and racked with self-pity. You know, I say he, but he or she, you know, as general. And we talked about the wet blanket, the pessimistic and automatically negative. Then the second week we came back talking about this. We discussed the steamroller, and this person is blindly insensitive to others. And we talked about the gossip who spreads rumors and leaks secrets, you know, the loose lips. And we talked about the control freak who is unable to let go and let be. Let it be, let it be. It just brings a song to my heart when I think about let it be. And then the third week we came back, we discussed the backstabber who is irrepressibly two-faced. Ooh, I hope you don't have somebody like that in your life. We talked about the cold shoulder who disengages and avoids contact. And I found a lot of me in there with the old me. And some of the me now too. Don't look at me with that tone of voice, little girl. And then we talked about the green-eyed monster who seethes with envy. Yeah. So if you're missing at those lives, you know, you can go back there and you can find them somewhere on our page. What page we on? These. Oh, the YouTube, The Daughter's Place and Chase by Choice. Yes. And then over there on The Daughter's Place Facebook. Yeah, you will find them. And then last week, we were talking about the volcano who builds steam and is ready to erupt. And the next one was the sponge who was constantly in need but gives nothing back. That person will drain you emotionally and financially. And then we talked about the competitor who keeps track of tit for tat. I knew somebody like that. So this week, we are discussing the Workhorse. These are our last 3 because there were 12. We've been at this 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks already. So the Workhorse always pushes and is never satisfied. That's the Workhorse. So it says, do you know one? Now let's go to page 190 and see if we know a workhorse.
This person sometimes takes work-related materials, papers, reading, laptop computers, on vacation or to bed. Okay, I thought that was going somewhere else.
I did too. Oh, there was a little thief, but yeah, I get it now.
Ooh. Once this person starts a job, there is no rest or peace of mind until it is finished. This person constantly needs to be doing something. This person works long days and brings work home. This person expects perfection of himself or herself and others. This person has few close friends with whom to share feelings. This person has a seeming inability to say no to work. This person seems relentlessly restless. Many people feel threatened by this person's productivity and matter-of-fact style. This person will focus on the one little thing
you
that
reckon
is wrong.
that matter-of-fact style, that's what y'all see when y'all think I'm direct?
You mean rude?
I am not rude. I am loving and affectionate. I'm just honest.
It seems that just as we should be winding down after a long, hard project, this person is gearing up for a new one. This person will focus on the one little thing that is wrong. This person tries to do several things at once. I sometimes get the feeling this person looks down on others and sees them as less competent than he or she is. This person is extremely time conscious, and I sometimes worry about this person's physical and emotional health.
Now, you know what's double for me in that? I'm time conscious, but I can get so caught up into one thing that I lose track of time. So I got to get better in that area, but I am time conscious. You hold me up too long, I start getting irritated. I'm ready to go. But yeah, I get time conscious because I don't. Anyway, I heard a lot of me in there. You did too. What part you heard?
I know the main part is this person constantly needs to be doing something. You don't know how to relax, relate, release.
Sound like Whitney on that show. Yeah. See, in my head, I don't want to waste the time God has given me. He gave me 24 hours in a day. I'm trying to maximize that time. You know, I read something the other day where it said multitasking wasn't good. Everybody make that a good thing. Like if you can multitask, that's wonderful. Multitask ain't good. You're supposed to focus on what you're focusing on. And yeah, anyway.
Focus on one thing at a time?
Yeah, one thing at a time. It's almost like being a jack of all trades and you ain't really getting nothing done. And you're not being effective in each of those areas because your focus and your attention to detail in each of those things is split and divided. So is you smiling?
Keep going.
It's split and divided. So you got to, if you're doing this, do that and complete it. And if you're doing this, do that and complete it. Oh, you know, I do that cleaning up. I'll start cleaning up and then I'll find something in there that go in the other room. And when I go in the other room, I'll start in there. And then when I find something in there that belong in another room, I'll go take it in there and I'll start in there. And I have 3 different things going on. And after a couple hours, it look like I ain't got nothing done. And I've been cleaning up for 2 hours. I do that. I got to get better. I believe I'm in there somewhere. So I'm going to help y'all understand me. Well, you live with me. Understanding them. Oh, underneath it all is a feeling of insecurity. It used to be. I'm better.
So now you're just scatterbrained?
Yeah. I don't believe it's insecurity anymore. For all the outward appearances of success, they feel empty inside. Well, that used to be me. But now, my focus is getting more focused. For most people, work is a means to an end. For the workhorse, work is an end. Now, I kind of relate to that one because when I get up I got to make my list because I don't want to, like I say, I don't want to waste my time. I want to be productive in my day. So I make my list. This is what I'm going to accomplish today. And for me, I got to work it because at the end of the day, I want to be able to check off what I put on that list so I can say I was productive. That's just the way my brain works. I don't believe it got nothing to do with insecurity and empty, but that's just the way my brain works. Coping with them, keeping up when you can. Oh, keep up when you can, and then step back when you can't. You can't do it, you can't do it. But if you try to keep up with them folks, they will run you ragged. Next one, know for yourself that it's okay to be human. You don't have to try to be like no workhorse. You got it. And the workhorse need to know they're human. I had to find that out. I had to find out I was human. I ain't be able to do all that stuff because sometimes I have more on that list than I can handle. C, have fun even if the workhorse don't. I got to get better at having fun. I feel guilty when I treat myself sometimes, but I'm going to get better at that. Somebody going to come along and help me with that. D, clarify the pursuit. Don't get so caught up in the destination that you lose sight of the fact that you have already arrived. When I was reading through that, that means you've accomplished one thing, and instead of enjoying the moment of what God has blessed you to be able to accomplish, you on to the next thing, and you running, and especially if you got family or if you got little children and stuff. Like when I first bought this house, and instead of being okay with, enjoying the house, me and the children, we've accomplished this, and because what we went through to get here, and then I was on to the next thing and wasn't really enjoying and being in the moment of enjoying what God had blessed me with. So yeah, I do recognize myself in that part. And the last thing of understanding them is bring the family into focus. Don't get so caught up in the pursuit that you lose track of what you've already achieved. Again, that's what I just said, like enjoying your spouse, enjoying your children, enjoying whatever that moment is, enjoying it, be in the moment. And then when it's, when it's time to move on and start getting involved in the next challenge, or it's okay to go ahead and start that next project, but don't forget to enjoy the achievements that you've made in that present. Don't just make it seem like, okay, check, you checked off your list and now you on to the next thing. And the people in that moment with you don't get a chance to enjoy it with you because you've left them behind and you on to the next project. So be in the moment and don't forget to enjoy being in the moment. All right. The next one is the flirt. The flirt imparts innuendos which may border on harassment. Do you know a flirt? Page 210.
Dad calls them in the windows.
In the windows?
Okay. This one ought to be interesting. Just being around this person makes me feel creepy. This person often dresses seductively. This person is happiest when talking to persons of the opposite sex. This person is starving for attention. This person has an excessive need to interact with persons of the opposite sex. I feel that this person sometimes corners me in awkward places. This person steps beyond appropriate boundaries. This person makes light of sexual harassment prevention procedures. This person makes suggestive comments. This person puts on an appearance of self-confidence.
Wait, go back 2 more. They make light of
sexual harassment prevention procedures.
So they make it sound like it's not all that serious when procedures are in place to stop them from doing what they're doing. Okay, I had to think that through. Like, what? Okay, go ahead.
I've heard other people comment on this person's unwelcome and inappropriate touching. I've caught this person in the act of lustful leering. This person is known to tell off-color jokes. I feel very protective of my spouse when this person is around. This person seems to enjoy the power of being flirtatious.
Why do I see that as power? That's why I get slapped.
Or could.
Mm-hmm. Power. Okay.
Shot in the BK.
I read one of the little segments in there where the wife was really getting frustrated at the husband for the just obvious flirtation because she felt disrespected because he would do it even right there in her presence. And whenever she would not really confront him but address it, he didn't see it. He didn't see the flirting. He didn't get it. Like, what was her frustration? Mm-hmm. Well, it got to the point where it started really causing problems in the marriage. And when he agreed to go to therapy, well, he went to therapy. I don't even know if she knew, the wife. He went to therapy, and come to find out that he would be so flirtatious because he was overcompensating for the warfare he had within himself because of a homosexual experience he had as a child, and he was battling with that spirit. And so, managed to get married, and in battling that, he was still battling with it. And his flirtation with women was a part of that warfare. So, you have to really understand what you might be dealing with. But I don't know why I thought that, but that was a specific one that caught my attention when I was reading in there. Okay, we read Do You Know One. Let's see about understanding them. There is an underlying psychological reason. Okay, that goes with that, probably where the area I read it. There's a underlying psychological reason why they are notoriously flirtatious. 2, flirts do not mean to offend. And just like with this gentleman, he didn't mean to offend the people he was doing that with. It was more about him than them. 3, don't blame yourself. Victims can feel like they did something wrong. So if you're the object of a person's flirting, don't blame yourself. Like, what's wrong with me? Why they keep doing that to me? It's not your fault. It's about that person doing what they're doing. Number 4, never allow yourself to be cornered by a flirt. If this flirt is that aggressive to where they try to catch you in a private area on purpose, never allow yourself to be cornered by them. If you can, well, try to help that. 5, say what you are uncomfortable with. Like, hold on a minute. Let's talk about what just happened. Because if they flirted to the point where you got uncomfortable, address it openly right then. Talk about it. And let them know you're uncomfortable with that. And the last one, know what sexual harassment is. Catching someone alone for a quick kiss, that's harassment. Unless you and your spoogie, sneaking around and y'all, that's different. But a flirt, they trying to, force a kiss on you. A friendly pet or squeeze, excuse me,
friendly.
Yeah, friendly. Yeah, friendly. Constant oogling. It's one thing to he knows you're beautiful and he, telling you, but that constant oogling, that's creepy. You get into creepy. And accidental, there's a quotation again, accidental brushing against someone's body or body parts, careful. Because you could be the flirt. So be careful about it. All right. The next one is the chameleon. That's our last one. All right. The chameleon is eager to please and avoids conflict. Eager to please and avoids conflict. Page 223. Do you know one? I'm falling apart with it.
Okay. The chameleon. This person goes along with nearly everything I say. Sometimes I feel as if our identities have melded. This person's world revolves around pleasing others. This person rarely says no. After agreeing to do something, this person often doesn't follow through. This person can't seem to make a decision on his or her own. This person avoids conflict at all costs. I sometimes feel this person is kind of hollow, focused exclusively on the exterior world. This person takes things personally and gets his or her feelings hurt easily. If something goes wrong, this person takes the blame. This person seems to think I don't accept him or her when I really do. This person can do something wonderful and then pinpoint a tiny insignificant flaw and focus on it. I get the feeling this person will change just about anything to make me happy. This person agrees with almost everything I say. Didn't he say that already?
Yeah. Because when you first started reading it, it sounded like a people pleaser. And I said, oh, that's what a chameleon is, like a people pleaser.
This person craves approval from others.
Yeah, sound like a people pleaser. Okay, understanding them. They live in terrible fear of rejection. That's what a chameleon does. Understand that. So coping with them, become sincerely interested in who they are, because they are authentic when they feel understood. So if you ever get them to a point where they feel like you get them, you understand them, they'll be more real with you in your presence. They'd be more authentic. Otherwise, you never really know where you're coming from with them, because they're going to agree with everything you want. They're going to agree with everything you do. They just, they don't want you to reject them, or they don't want to feel rejected. So they just agree with everything that's going on with you. And you never really know where you stand with a person like that, because iron sharpen iron. And sometimes we need to be a little resist. You need someone else to say, no, think about it this way, or no, consider this, or no, I don't like that. You need someone to tell you if they don't like what you're doing, they need to say it. But the chameleon would just keep taking it, and you don't know when you're crossing the line. So, let them be interested, sincerely interested in who they are. All right. The next one, boost their self-confidence with reassurance. They need to know that you accept them. So when you reassure them that you're okay with whoever they are and whatever they are, you will reassure them in that relationship. Okay, next one, stay clear of guilt motivation. They need to know that being a good friend doesn't mean self-denial. They need to know that it's okay to tell you no. So don't go at them when they say no. Don't go at them. Why? And you remember when I did for you? Why you don't do that? That's a guilt trip. And then you're making them say yes because you laying the guilt trip on it. Be okay receiving a no. And they need to know that it's okay to tell you no if you have a chameleon in your life. And the last one, ask for honesty. They don't want to be dishonest. They just don't want to offend. A lot of chameleons, they don't want to offend you. So they'll water down their true response. They don't really want to be honest about what they really, I guess it's okay, or whatever the case may be. You're not really getting that person's true feelings about that thing, or their true opinion about that thing, because they don't want to offend you. Maybe because you've been doing the guilt trip thing, or maybe because, I don't know, whatever the case may be. But be careful about that if you have a chameleon in your life. Let them know that it's okay for them to be honest, and it doesn't make you love them any less or make you see them any different. All right. So be nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, girl.
I think I used to be a chameleon.
How your mama now? That's good. Tell her I say hey. Tell her Mama T say hey. I might go around there and sit with her mom in a minute.
Wow, you trying to be all in her business?
Well, she got some good business. I like people with good business. Yeah. You think you're a chameleon now? I don't think you're a chameleon now.
I think I may still have some lingering tendencies. I don't think I'm as much of a chameleon as I was before. Like even 16. What was I in 2016? Oh, Jesus.
I don't even know it's what.
I mean, not as much as I was even like 5 years ago, but I think there's still some lingering chameleon.
tendencies.
Yeah.
We're getting strong. We get stronger. You know, we go from glory to glory.
Mm-hmm.
And the more we get into the word, the stronger we get in who we truly are. And then we can show up in our authentic self. So it's good to know that you're not as chameleon as you were. So keep on doing what you're doing, girl. It's working. What time we got?
We're at 25 minutes.
Okay. Oh, we didn't pull out cards today, huh?
No, I didn't realize till we started. I was like, darn.
Yeah, well, we appreciate y'all joining us. Those of you that were here in the past few lives, and those of you that have been supporting us by showing up and making comments, enjoying the videos, enjoying Mama T, enjoying whatever we've put out there, the value of what we do. We appreciate it. We're going to do a little shifting because we got some stuff we need to establish, and we really have to focus on that. We really got to get serious focusing on that. And God has given us some major clarity in the past week. So we're going to be working on that and be looking for the stuff that's coming up. And what else? Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it.
Anything you want to say? Our hearts and minds. Our hearts and minds good.
I mean, my heart and mind is all right, I guess.
All right. Mama T just put up a noun word. Y'all going over there and look at it. She's telling y'all about giving over there. It was pretty good. It was pretty good, wasn't it?
I haven't looked at it yet.
Okay. Got something to do about being in heaven ghetto. Don't y'all end up in heaven ghetto.
Heaven got a ghetto?
Heaven gonna have a ghetto. Jesus said it. Heaven got a ghetto.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, sugar, how you doing? Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you.
I think she owed me $20.
What?
I'm pretty sure she
Is that the same boy I saw her with last week? I don't know.
look like her.
No, she gonna be all right. She need to come up here on this porch and talk to me. I got some questions for her. Got a little wisdom to put in.
Yeah, like to impart the wisdom. Don't be all up in her business.
I don't be in the business, but sometimes you got to be in the business so you know where to put the wisdom at. See what I'm saying? That's how I think. Yeah, y'all be good and be good in the Lord.
I don't ever come back for that one. That actually made a lot of sense.
Didn't it?
So you the hood therapist?
I'm the hood therapist. I like that.
Hood therapist.
Hood therapist.